and tell me the name of the police department, and then walk me through what happened.
My name's Kenyon Benjamin. I do not know the name of the police department. I do know the name of the officer, though.
Okay, what's the officer's name?
Kim Carter.
Kim Carter. Okay, and were you arrested or just stopped?
I wasn't arrested or stopped. She caused me to lose my job.
Okay, well, tell me what she did to cause you to lose your job.
She came into my store. I worked at Macy's, and the first encounter with her was a difficult one because she wanted to um, get something done to her watches that we didn't do unless it was under warranty, and she was getting this done by another employee. But our policy stated that we don't get it done. Anyway, we got a manager, we got that situated, and then she came back to my counter and said she wanted to become a client of mine so she could find out about watches. A couple of weeks passed. We had an event in our store called Friends and Family. She texted me about Friends and Family, about some watches she bought. I told her she couldn't do it. It was against policy. And she came into the store and she used my name and said that I didn't say something. I didn't tell her about something so she could get money back that from her purchase, which was against policy unless she got it, permission. She didn't get permission. I confronted her and asked her why would she use my name in this transaction, knowing it was illegal. Um, she became angry and upset, and she called me crazy, and she told me that she would handle this when she came back into the store to pick up her watches. And I let her know that her threat was noted. I let my manager know that she was going to try and get me fired. She came back in her uniform. She went straight to security and complained to security. Security then went to HR, and HR put me on suspension. And then 3 days later, I was fired.
Okay, and what was her complaint? What was the policy issue that she accused you of that got you fired?
She said I cussed at her.
She said you cussed at her. Okay, and the watches and all the items that she was purchasing, did she actually pay for those and she was trying to return them?
She paid for the watches, but she wanted to get money back. But on the coupon, it says no previous purchases are you can't do that for previous purchases. So she came in and she used my name and lied to the other newer associate to, steal her money back.
Okay, all right. So she was playing some sort of a game to retain money or get money back from the store that she was otherwise not entitled to.
Exactly.
Okay, and when she did those things, how did you know her? Why did she pick you?
Like I said, she came in the store before, and we had I had did some work on her watches, and she said she buys a lot of Michael Kors watches, so she wanted to become a client. So when
Okay, let me
we
stop you
got
there.
the watches,
Let me stop you there. When you say she wanted to become a client, would that be a client of the store or a client of you personally? And if she could be a client of
um,
yours personally, how does that work within the store's policies?
as a client, they get, you know, if we have a sale, we'll call them. We'll let them know ahead of time that certain events are coming up, like friends and family, stuff like that. If they're looking for a certain watch, we'll call and let them know it's in.
Okay.
Her, she wanted to know when we had new watches, new Michael Kors watches.
Okay. Now, how do you know she's a police officer?
She came in her uniform, and she
She
She didn't
did.
have her shirt on, but she had her blue turtleneck shirt on and her blue fatigue pants.
Okay. Did you see her police car?
No.
Okay. But she was wearing. Tell me what she was wearing again. She was wearing blue fatigues.
Yes, her blue fatigue, her black boots, and her blue turtleneck.
Okay. Now, do you think that she used her position as a police officer to persuade human resources to fire you?
Definitely, yes.
Okay.
Because the security manager told me that this he doesn't deal with HR situations, but since she is a police officer and she came to him, that this is why he's there. So she made it very,
So he let you know that she told him she was a cop.
yes.
Okay. Give me the names, if you know them, of the police departments that would be in your area where she might work.
Um, this was in Arlington, Virginia. I mean Alexandria, Virginia. Well, I live in D.C., so the seventh district, sixth district. Um,
Okay. So you think she's a DC cop?
I'm not sure. She could be a D.C. cop, but she was in a store. Um, she said a lot, so I guess she's a Virginia police officer.
Okay. All right. Here's what we're going to do. In order to do anything with your case, we need to find out if she actually is a police officer, and then we need to find out what the policies are of that agency to determine if she's actually violated a policy. So we can assist you with that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have my secretary call you back either later today or first thing tomorrow with what we think we can do and how we will try to locate her, and then we will follow up with you to get your complaint submitted. Okay?
All right.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. We will be in touch within 2 days.
Okay.
Thank you.